ghost of history haunts us. History remains imprisoned until we free it into our memory. That is the time when the ghost leaves us. Khan al-Rubue, or the Quarter Inn, is one of the ghosts of history that is still roaming in oblivion. This place witnessed many tired and afraid faces which may never had another chance to return. Inns were the only places to which tired travelers would resort. Before the advent of Industrial Revolution in Iraq and modern housing systems, inns were the best places for exhausted people and animals. These structures were rectangular or squared, which included many three-sided rooms facing each other. In the center, there was a big, vast yard where the newly arrived caravans would make their minds. This inn has another historical importance. This inn carries part of the heritage of the history of this country. You feel that this inn is talking to you, as if the ghosts of those who passed from this place are still trapped among these walls. This inn is of great importance, and its importance comes from another religious ritual which is called Al-Arba'in pilgrimage. Al-Arba'in is an annual religious ritual in which millions of Shia Muslims pilgrimage towards the shrine of Imam Hussein in Karbala, south of Baghdad. According to some historical sources, this ritual began since the murder of Hussein in Karbala on 1680. He was killed after he refused to swear allegiance to the caliph of his time, Yazid bin Muawiyah. His rejection led him to be slaughtered alongside his family and disciples in an extremely gruesome way. So, this inn is on the way to Karbala, in which thousands of people sought resort every year. But the question is, what was their feeling? What was in their mind when they arrived at this place? Fear, regret, yearning, or desire? The Ottomans were Sunni Muslims who labeled the followers of other beliefs as the people of Dhimma. The people of Dhimma in Islam refers to any people who do not adopt the same theological belief as that of the authorities. This means that they should pay to stay alive. It is like a fine on behalf of not following the official religion or ideology. The Ottoman Empire confronted any religious ritual that was not part of the system. The Arba'in pilgrim suffered greatly because it was not a supporting factor to the authorities. However, there were some periods of times in which the ritual found some space to be practiced. The climax of suffering began when the Ba'ath Party ascended the throne in Iraq. The Ba'ath Party started its rule in Iraq on the 17th of July 1968 and remained the only ruling power in Iraq until the American invasion of Iraq in 2003. The political theory of the Ba'ath Party aimed at annihilating any political opposition and to suppress any religious gathering that does not side with the government. Al-Arba'in pilgrimage was one of those gatherings that worried the system. That's why it tried to put an end to this ritual at any possible way, by jailing and even executing those who opposed the wishes of the authorities by walking to Karbala. One of the historic events of this pilgrim is called the Safar Revolution. The authorities executed tens of people only because they participated in this religious ritual. These walls witnessed the last farewell of tens of people who were arrested by the authorities. Once you step in this yard, you feel that you are touching the ghosts of those people who left this place to the rope of execution or the bullets of the army. History is still jailed among the walls of oblivion until we free it into our memory.